Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a 60-minute level 2-3 strength building practice. So there's not a whole bunch of yoga flow per se in this class, and we are using the glute band. So if you don't have one of these, that's okay, you can do this whole class without it, but I'm using it the whole time. It's just going to add strength and it will just build for your practice. So the idea of this practice is we're building strength for the rest of our practice, so when we're doing things like in inversions and things like that. But if you don't have a band, don't stress, you can still do this class. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. It's just started thundering and he's freaking out and kind of looking for a place to hide. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback, I love hearing from you, so please let me know in the comments section below. We are going to get started today. If you're using the band is going to be around your thighs, so just above your knees. And we are going to get started on our backs in preparation for bridge pose. Starting on your back, preparing for bridge pose. Take a nice deep inhale and a nice deep exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, lift the hips up, press the knees out into the band, reach the arms overhead. And then as you exhale, keep your spine in neutral. You're going to tap the hips to the floor. As you inhale, lift the spine up, reach the arms overhead. And then as you exhale, come down. We're going to keep going like this, linking your movement to your breath. You've got a gentle press out on that band the whole time. You're engaging your glutes and you're also engaging your hamstrings. So you're thinking of pulling your heels towards your glutes as you lift up. And I want this to be fluid, so I don't want you to be gripping into your glutes and your hamstrings so hard that you're just rigid. It's fluid. You engage on the way up and then you slow control lower on the way down. We'll take 5 more here. We're going to hold at the top in our bridge. You can take your hands to wherever is comfortable for you. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, keep the hips lifted. Just take the knees apart. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, come apart. Inhale to neutral. So the whole sole of my foot is still on the floor. I'm just widening my knees and pressing out into that band. My neutral is my feet and my knees being hips distance apart. Exhale to press. Inhale to neutral. Exhale to press, inhale to neutral. We're going to go for 10 more here. On your inhale, you're going to sit the hips down. As you exhale, you're going to reach your hands forward, roll up the spine, come all the way to sitting. Take an inhale at the top, spine is long. And then as you exhale, you're going to segmentally roll down the spine. Take an inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, lift the hips up. Inhale, set the hips down. Exhale, keep the feet planted as you try and roll up the spine. I did a very bad job of that. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll yourself down. Inhale, reach the hands overhead. Exhale, come into your bridge. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, come up. So I have to move my feet to get this movement. If you don't need to move your feet, then try and keep them in the same spot. If you can keep your heels close to your glutes, do it. Inhale, reach those hands overhead. Exhale, come up into your bridge. Inhale, set those hips down. Exhale, keep the feet down as you roll all the way up. Try not to use momentum, so don't just fling your arms. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down the spine, segment by segment. Inhale, reach the hands. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, set them down. Exhale, reach the hands, roll up the spine. Try and keep the feet down. I'm doing such a bad job today. Inhale, sit the spine tall. Exhale, segmentally roll down. Inhale, reach the hands overhead. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, set them down. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, reach the hands. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, set them down. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, reach the hands. Exhale, bridge the hips. Inhale, set them down. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, roll down. We're going to do 5 more of these. See, maybe if as you get warmed up, you can bring those heels a little bit closer towards you. I'm kind of taking a longer bridge so I can just keep my feet where they are, but you do what works for your body. We're going to take one more. We're going to come back up into that bridge pose. Take an inhale here. Take your hands by your side if you need to. As you exhale, you're going to float that right leg into tabletop and a little bit beyond. So really draw the knee into the chest, pull into the band. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, pull that left knee into the chest. You can always just leave it at tabletop. Inhale, pull it down. Keep going. We're trying to keep the hips and the pelvis even, so don't drop through one side of the pelvis and don't shorten one side of the waist. We're using that band, if you're using it, to create resistance for the hip flexors. So the more that you pull the the more that you pull the knee in towards the chest, the more you're going to pull against that band and activate your hip flexors. If you want more of a challenge here, you can reach those hands up and overhead. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, march it up. We're going to do 5 more on each side. Take an inhale in your bridge. Exhale, set the feet down. We're going to send those legs long. We're going to come into our Pilates roll up. So your feet are hips distance apart. Keep your legs down. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, the fingertips are going to come towards the ceiling. Then you're going to do a gentle tuck of your chin. It's as if I'm pulling you up by your fingertips. You're going to peel your spine off segment by segment. Press the feet down into the floor. Inhale as you get to your sit bones, sit up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, ground down through the feet. Make a C curve in through your spine. You're going to try and get each vertebrae to hit the mat one at a time. I'm taking my whole mat with me. Inhale, sweep those arms up and overhead. As you exhale, fingertips come to the sky. Gentle tuck of the chin to the chest. Roll up the spine. So you want to feel each little vertebrae press into the floor. Press the feet down. Relax the space between your ears and your neck. Pull yourself up. Inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly roll yourself down. So if you can't come up the whole way, you can always use your hands to help you. I'd rather you did that than to just throw yourself forward and use momentum or crank through your neck. And then you can lower yourself down. So it should be easier to slowly lower yourself down with control than to try and get yourself up. So if you're having trouble with the coming up, then start here at the top, inhale, and then exhale, slowly lower yourself down as slow as you can. And you'll find that you'll build strength to be able to do the roll up. We'll do one more like this and then we're going to add. Inhale, sit nice and tall at the top. And then as you exhale, slowly lower yourself down. My mat is getting all caught up with me. All right, we're going to inhale, reach those arms up and overhead. We're going to exhale, fingertips come to the sky, gentle tuck of the chin. Once you feel your lower ribs start to leave the mat, you're going to float your right leg. You're either going to bring it to tabletop or you're going to bring it straight as you come all the way to sit up. So again, we're using that hip flexor against the band. Inhale. And then as you exhale, start to lower down. Once again, once you feel your lower back imprint on the mat, you can lower the right foot. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, reach the fingertips to the sky, gentle tuck of the chin. Once you feel the lower spine imprint on the mat, you can start to float that left leg, bring yourself all the way up. Pull the knee in towards the chest. Keep that right foot down, the right leg down. Inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly lower down. So the flatter you keep the opposite leg to the floor, the more resistance it will give you on that band. Inhale. Exhale, slow roll up. Feel the lower back imprint. Press the left leg into the floor as you float the right leg up. Pull against that band, knee to chest. Inhale, slowly lower it down. Lengthen the leg. Exhale, fingertips reach to sky. Press the right leg down. Start to bring that left knee into the chest. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly lower it down. We've got one more on each side. And then lay it all the way back down. We're going to do one more bridge move before we start to flip ourselves over. So plant those knees back, plant the feet back, hips distance apart, knees are bent. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bring yourself up into bridge. Take an inhale here, hands are by the side. As you exhale, you're going to send that right leg long. Make sure you're still even through the pelvis and the rib cage. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, without pulling your left leg to the midline, you're going to float the right leg off to the right. Keep the kneecap facing the sky. And then inhale with control, pull it back to center. Exhale, pull the right leg out to the right. Inhale, bring it back to center. So you're trying to keep the rest of your body really still here. So don't drag that left leg with you. We're going to do 6 more here. If you want more of a challenge, you'll float those hands overhead. Bring it back to center, set it down, take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to float that left leg so the thighs are in line. You're just extending through the knee. Take an inhale. As you exhale, float the left leg off to the left. Inhale it to center. Inhale it to center. Exhale, float the left leg to the left. Inhale it to center. You've got 8 more here. Set the left leg down. Inhale in your bridge. Exhale, set the hips down. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to peel the chest up into a crunch. Take an inhale. Support your head if you need to. As you exhale, you're going to send those legs long. We're in our low boat pose. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, take the legs apart. Inhale, bring them back to center. Exhale, take them apart. Inhale to center. My lower back is flat on the floor. My head is heavy in my hands. You can always rest your neck down if you need to. Inhale, center. Exhale, pull apart. Inhale, center. Exhale, pull apart. We've got 10 more. Take an inhale, low boat. As you exhale, come up boat. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, boat. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, boat. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, boat. 2 more. Hold your boat pose. Your knees could be bent here. Your heels could be on the floor, or you can extend those legs long. We're going to do the same thing that we just did. Take an inhale, hands where is comfortable for you. As you exhale, legs come apart. Inhale, center. Exhale, apart. Inhale, center. 8 more. Inhale here. Exhale, low boat. Inhale. Exhale, split. Inhale, center. Exhale, split. Inhale, center. Exhale, boat. Inhale. Exhale, split. Inhale, center. Exhale, split. Inhale, center. Exhale, low boat. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, boat. Take an inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, low boat. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, boat. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Got 3 more in each position. Last one in each. Set the heels down. Give yourself a little hug. We're going to come back into a modified boat pose. So everybody's heels are going to be down. Ooh, nearly knocked my watch off the side of the wall. That would be a disaster. So you're going to come back into your modified boat. Your hands can be behind your knees. You can prop your hands up behind you and bring your chest tall, or you can challenge your abs a bit more and bring your hands to heart center. The inner edges of your feet are going to come together. Your knees start hips distance apart. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to pull the knees apart like you're trying to come to Baddha Konasana. Keep the inner edges of the feet together. Inhale, center. Exhale, pull apart, hold. 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 Inhale, center. We're going to do 10 more here. I encourage you to play around with where your torso is, how far away your heels are from your glutes, and find what really works here for you. Last one. And then from here, you're going to bring it forward. You're going to cross over your ankles, step, walk, float more gracefully than me. Make your way into a high plank pose. So we'll take a couple of breaths here to get settled. I will fix my fan so it's actually facing me and I'm not just dying. I think it's like 95% humidity here today. It's pretty brutal. Set up your high plank. Draw your feet and your hands towards each other. Send energy out through the crown of the head. Your neck is relaxed, but your face isn't just dropping towards the floor. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, keep your hands evenly planted on the floor as you step your right toes out. Inhale, step them in. Exhale, left toes out. Inhale, in. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. 7 more each side. come back to center. Exhale, downward dog. Take one nice deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Literally dripping sweat. Roll forward into your high plank pose. So for this next one, you can definitely come to your knees and you'll just alternate tapping out from your knees. We're going to do the same thing in a chaturanga. So inhale, shift forward. As you exhale, come down into your chaturanga. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right toes tap. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. 9 more each side. Take a break if you need to. One more each side. Press all the way back up, high plank. Woo! Take an inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down onto the belly. Hopefully, I'm just going to fix my mic so you can hear me. Okay, from here, you're going to keep your hands underneath your shoulders as if you're going to come into cobra. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to come up into a Superman. Legs come apart, knees face down. Inhale, lower down. As you exhale, press back up into your high plank. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, come into the Shalabhasana variation. Split the legs. Inhale, come to the floor. Exhale, elbows hug the body. Press up into high plank. Inhale, lower down. I'm going to give you the option. Exhale, come into a star. Arms shoot off to the diagonal. Legs shoot to the diagonal. Inhale, everything comes together. Exhale, press up into your plank. We've got 7 more here. Exhale as you lift. Inhale to center. Exhale as you lift. Inhale to lower. You've got 6 more on your own here. We're going to lower all the way down onto the floor. Make a little cushion with your hands. Take your knees as wide as your band will allow. Heels are going to stay together, and then you're going to pull the heels in towards the glutes. We're going to do our little froggy press. Head will stay down on the hands. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press the heels together. Press the knees out. See if you can lift the thighs. Inhale, slow lower down. Exhale, do your little froggy lift. Inhale, lower it down. You've got 8 more here, and we'll add. We're going to bring that push up back in. So once again, you have the option as you lift the legs, you could shoot the arms wide. We're still in that froggy press. Inhale, bring it back under. Maybe single leg this time. As you exhale, press up, left leg floats. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, froggy press. Maybe you reach the arms. Inhale, bring it back. As you exhale, maybe a single leg plank. Right leg floats. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, froggy press. Inhale to center. Exhale, option for that single leg plank. Inhale it down. Exhale, froggy press. Inhale to center. Exhale, single leg plank. Inhale it down. We've got 6 more. If you're coming into that single leg plank, remember to alternate the legs. Last one. We're going to stay in our high plank, set both feet down. Take an inhale here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank, and then exhale, come into your downward facing dog. Take an inhale here, feet at hips distance as you exhale, right toes face down, lift the right leg to the sky, send the left heel down. Inhale, tap those right toes to the back of the mat. Exhale, straight leg raise. Inhale, tap. Exhale, straight leg raise. You've got 7 more. Even weight through the palms. Make sure you're not opening that right hip or dropping down through the left side of your pelvis. You're going to keep that right leg floating. You're going to shift forward into your high plank. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, straight leg raise. So you might not feel much tension on the band here, and that's okay. I don't want you to overextend in through your spine. I just want you to work that glute. We can do 7 more. Place the right foot down. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Take an inhale here. I have to laugh at the fact that I'm sweating so much. It's ridiculous. Exhale, your left leg is going to lift. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, left leg. Inhale, tap it down. You've got 8 more. Last one. We're going to shift forward into your high plank pose. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale to lift. Inhale, tap toes. Exhale to lift. 8 more. Set the toes down. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, dolphin pose. Drop the elbows. Walk the feet in. We're going to do the same thing. So take an inhale. As you exhale, those right toes will float up. Inhale, tap them down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap down. We've got 8 more. So this is really going to help you with your inversions when you're trying to kick up to pincher, handstand, all those sort of things. Keep that right leg floating. We're going to peel through to chaturanga. So look forward, lift the elbows, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale into your plank, and then exhale back into your dolphin. Ground down through the right foot, shift the shoulders over the elbows. Take an inhale, point the left toes. And then as you exhale, straight leg raise. Inhale to tap. Exhale to raise. Inhale to tap. You've got 8 more. Keep that left leg lifted. Look forward, take an inhale. As you exhale, chaturanga. Inhale back into your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to do one more little thing here before I bring you up onto your feet. We're coming back into chaturanga. So shift forward into your plank. Take a couple of breaths, prepare yourself. Know that you can, again, do this from your knees. We're going to take those little straight leg raises in chaturanga. We're going to do 10 on each side. So inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right leg, inhale down. Exhale, left, inhale down. 9 more on each side. One more each side. Press all the way up into your plank. Yeet. Whew. Downward facing dog. Look towards the top of the mat. Step, walk, float. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Your feet are going to come hips distance apart as you inhale, send the hips back, arms forward, chair pose. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to press to stand. Take your feet a little bit wider and you're going to turn out slightly. So we're going to come into a more traditional squat here. As you inhale, hips back, arms forward, chest forward, press into the band. And then as you exhale, stand. Inhale into your squat. Exhale, press to stand. So what I'm looking for here is the same things that you look for in a chair pose. Your weight is back into your heels, but your toes stay down. Your knees are tracking in line with your second and third toes, so you're not collapsing to the outside of your foot. You're not letting your knees collapse in. And I'm sending my hips back, hinging at my hips, and bringing my chest forward without just collapsing through my shoulders. So my spine is still in neutral, but I'm bending back at my hips. We're going to take 10 more here. We're going to hold in our chair. So bring your feet back, hips distance apart, feet are parallel. Take an inhale. As you exhale, drop the hands down in line with the shoulders. Take another inhale. As you exhale, shift the weight to the left foot, draw the right knee to the chest. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Inhale, set it down. You could definitely, depending on what type of band you have, if you've got one of those rubber, more stretchy bands, you could take this around the feet right now, and that would be really, really effective for working your hip flexors. My band isn't so great for that, so I'm going to keep it up around my legs, but just know that that is an option if you want to up level. Also challenge your balance more. You'll be standing on a band that's moving. We do 5 more on each side. Keep sinking down into that chair. Inhale into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to take Surya A. Keep the band on. Inhale. Halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step, walk, or float. Chaturanga. Hold. Take an inhale. As you exhale, tap right toes. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Listen carefully. Inhale, come all the way to standing. As you exhale, you're going to draw the right knee into the chest. Pull on that band. Inhale, back. Exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, tap right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, bend the knees. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to stand. As you exhale, right knee to chest. Inhale, center. Exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, right toes. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, plank. Inhale, downward dog. Step, walk, or float. Inhale at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to stand. Exhale, right knee to chest. Inhale, center. Exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, right toes. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, right knee to chest. Inhale, center. Exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, tap right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, step, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back into your chair pose. As you exhale, right knee to chest. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you can take your hands on your hips to keep them even. We're going to do a donkey kick behind us. So your left leg is in a single leg chair, and our right leg is doing a donkey kick, not from the lower back, from the hip. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, donkey kick. Curl the heel to the glute. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, donkey kick. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, donkey kick. We've got 6 more. We're going to hold it back there. We're going to do 10 little pulses for 10, 9, 8. Set that right foot down. Inhale into your chair pose. Exhale, left knee to chest. Take your hands where you want them to be. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, send that left leg back behind you. Curl the heel to the glute. Establish neutral hips. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, push it back. Inhale, knee to chest. Whew. Exhale, push it back. We've got 7 more. Keep sinking low into that right leg. Hold it back there. We've got 10 little pulses for 10, 9, 8. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Chaturanga, hold. Inhale. Exhale, tap right. Inhale, center. Exhale, tap left. Inhale, center. Wait for it. Exhale, right leg raise. Inhale, center. Exhale, left leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, plank. Inhale, downward dog. You've got 2 options for this next bit. I've got an injury with my knee, so I'm going to hover. It's going to make it harder. You could come into tabletop if that's working better for you. Otherwise, we're going to come into a bear. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, don't let that right hip rotate up to the right as you donkey kick. Inhale into your bear or tabletop. Exhale, left leg. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, center. Exhale, lift. Inhale, center. So I'm moving with control. I'm not throwing into my lower back. I'm lifting from my glutes and my hamstrings. Nothing else in my body is moving. 6 more each side. Stay in your bear. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, downward facing dog. We'll walk along dog. Inhale, shift forward. As you exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to take those leg lifts again, but we're going to turn the right toes out. So the right toes are going to come to the back of the mat. My knee is facing the outside of the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift. Keep pointing to the back corner of the mat. Inhale, come down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, down. So now I've got external rotation in my hip. I'm working my glute med more than my glute max. We've got 6 more here. You're going to keep that leg up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, shift forward. Bring the right knee towards the right elbow. Depending on the tightness of your band, you might not be able to do it. Inhale, you're going to come all the way back up. Open that right hip, but keep the legs straight. And then as you exhale, shift forward, draw the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale into your 3-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward into the plank. 2 more like this. Keep your plank. Inhale, send the right leg back, single leg plank. Exhale to the elbow. Inhale, single leg plank. Exhale to the elbow. Just 3 more. Set the right foot down. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. You can always skip the chaturangas. Turn the left toes out. External rotation through the left leg. Tap the toes to the back of the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift that left leg. Keep the turn out. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, tap down. 8 more. Last one. Hold it up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, shift forward. Tap knee to elbow. Inhale. Keep that hip open. Straighten the knee. 3-legged dog. Exhale. Tap it forward. 3 more here. Tap forward this time. Hold your plank as you inhale, single leg plank. Exhale, left knee to elbow. Inhale, single leg plank. Exhale to the elbow. 3 more. Step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Look to the top. Step, walk, float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come into your chair pose. As you exhale, right knee to chest. We're going to come into an externally rotated position. So my right knee, I'm keeping a single leg chair on the left. My right knee turns out towards the right corner of my mat without turning my body and my hips towards it. So I'm actively using my glutes already. My right shin is kind of tucked behind my left knee. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to send that right knee back. Keep it on that kind of open position. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it out. Inhale, bring it in. So if you had the movement in your femur and you could do it without rotating your pelvis, your knee could be kind of tracking parallel to the long end of your mat here. I don't have that movement. That's okay. We're going to do 4 more to take it to 10. Inhale, back into your chair. Exhale, that left leg lifts. Set up your positioning so you're going to externally rotate that left hip, but keep your hip points, your pelvis faces forward. Tuck that left shin in behind the right. Come down into your single leg squat. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, send that left leg back. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, bring it forward. We've got 8 more. Bring that left leg forward. Inhale into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step back, chaturanga, hold. Inhale, exhale, tap right. Inhale, center. Exhale, tap left. Inhale, center. Exhale, straight leg raise. Inhale, center. Exhale, straight leg raise. Inhale, center. Exhale to plank. Inhale, dolphin pose. Drop the elbows. We're going to do those externally rotated leg lifts. So turn your right toes out to the side. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift the leg. Inhale, set it down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, set it down. We've got 8 more on this side. Ground down through the palms. Look forward. Take an inhale. As you exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, dolphin pose. Walk yourself into position. Turn those left toes out. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. 8 more. Look forward, shift forward, peel the elbows up, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Whew. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, shift into your plank once again. You could come down to tabletop for this move. Otherwise, if you're with me, we're going to be in a bear. I'll be completely honest, the only reason I'm doing it in a bear is because I can't kneel on my knee at the moment. Otherwise, I'd be in a tabletop. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, we're coming into fire hydrants. Right knee stays bent, move it to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Got 8 more on each side. As you lift that leg, try not to take the rest of your body with you. Everything else faces towards the floor. Come back to your bear. Inhale. Exhale. Downward dog. I'm shaking like a leaf. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, step, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to let that band come down around your ankles. I'm going to turn to face the long end of the mat, but it really depends how much space you have. You totally don't have to. Okay, so ankles or shins, wherever is better for you. You're going to take an inhale, come into your chair. Now, I want both of your feet to stay pointing towards the long end of your mat. So don't let your knees collapse in, don't let your toes turn in or turn out. For this one, I want you to keep them parallel. Sink into your chair, take an inhale. As you exhale, step out, inhale in. Exhale, step, inhale, center. So we're just going to take a little crab walk here to the side. You can definitely do this with the band around your thighs. I find it's a lot more effective if you have it down by your ankles because you really have to control what your knees are doing because now our pull point is lower. It's going to want to make your knees collapse in. So now you really have to use your glutes to imagine that there's a wall on the inside of each of your knees and they can't come in towards each other. And make your way to the top of your mat. You're going to keep that band around your ankles. We're going to come into some balance work. Hips square to the front of the mat. Take an inhale. My hip is staying neutral. As you exhale, you're going to float that leg behind you. It's like a dancer's pose prep. Inhale, tap the toes down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to tap. Depending on what type of band you have, you might not get very much lift at all, and that's okay. I want you to work those muscles at the back of your hip a little bit into your lower back, but mostly your glutes. This is preparing us for poses like dancer's pose. 4 more. Ooh, standing leg is also on fire. We're going to swap it out. So stand on your right leg, left toes point behind you. Keep the hip in neutral. Take an inhale. Slight bend in the right knee as you exhale. Little bit of the chest forward. Lift the left leg. Inhale, tap down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, tap down. 8 more. From here, we're going to switch back to the left leg. This time, our right toes are going to come out on a diagonal. So it's almost like I'm trying to reach them towards the back right corner of my mat, and I'm going to externally rotate. So I haven't taken my hip with me. I've just turned my femur in the socket. My right kneecap faces the outside of the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift. Inhale, tap down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, tap down. So now you've really got to work to keep those hips squaring to the front of the mat. We've got 6 more. Keep the knees straight-ish. We're going to switch it out. Plant that right foot. Turn the left leg out. Square the hips to the front of the mat. I'm reaching my toes towards the back left corner. Slight bend in the right knee. Inhale. As you exhale, lift that left leg. Inhale, tap down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, tap down. 6 more. Bring it back to center. Take that band up again above your knees. Inhale, come into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Hold, inhale. Exhale, tap right. Inhale, center. Exhale, tap left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right leg lifts. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Listen. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, press the floor away. Inhale, downward facing dog. As you exhale, look forward, step, walk, float, gracefully or not, your way through to a boat pose. And then we're going to come down and lie on our side. So we're going to do some side plank work. We're going to prop our right elbow underneath our right shoulder. My legs are kind of on a 45-degree angle from my hips. My feet are going to stay together. Take an inhale. Option 1, as you exhale, you're just going to lift the top knee without rotating the hip. So my pelvis stays forward. Inhale, set it down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, set it down. Second option, exhale, lift. I'm going to lift the bottom hip coming into a modified side plank as I open the hip. Inhale, set it down. Exhale to open. Inhale, set it down. We've got 8 more wherever you are. We're going to hold it at the top. We've got 10 little pulses on the top end. So open, 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 open. 2, 1, set it down. You can stay with this modification here. Otherwise, your legs are going to come long. You could be on your palm here as well if you wanted to. You're going to take an inhale. My feet are now long and stacked. As you exhale, lift the bottom hip. We're in a side plank. Take an inhale. As you exhale, that top leg will lift. Inhale it down. Exhale, top leg lifts. Inhale it down. I think we're going to get a thunderstorm. Hooray. We've got 7 more. dog's just gone to find somewhere to hide. Last one. And then set it down. We're going to take a little transmission. We're going to roll onto our bellies. You're going to bend your knees like you're coming into bow pose, except we're not. Your feet and your knees are going to stay hips distance apart. You can reach your arms forward or you can reach your arms back, whatever is better in your body. Take an inhale. You've got a slight little pull out on that band. As you exhale, lift everything up like you're coming into bow, and then inhale it down. Exhale, lift everything up. Don't let the feet come together. Keep the feet above the knees. Inhale it down. We've got 8 more. Inhale, bring it down, and we're going to roll it to the other side. I'm just going to turn myself around because I keep getting inappropriate comments, and I want to limit them. All right, you're going to set yourself up. Take an inhale. Once again, option 1, as you exhale, open the top knee. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, open the top knee. Inhale, set it down. Option 2, as you exhale, lift the bottom knee, lift the bottom hip as well. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale to lift. Inhale it down. We've got 8 more. We're going to hold it at the top, 10 little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 1, and then slow, lower down. From here, we're going to roll over so that we end up on our backs. And you're going to slide the band down to your feet. So again, depending on how flexible your band is, it will depend on how much movement you get in this next move. So you might have a lot more movement than me, and that's cool. You're going to float your legs up to tabletop. Your lower back is imprinted on the mat. You're going to take an inhale, float your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, without pulling your right knee in towards your chest, keep it where it is. You're going to send your left leg long, pulling on the band, and your right arm long. And then you're going to inhale, come it back to center. As you exhale, don't move your left knee. You're going to press into the band with your right foot, send the right leg long as you send the left arm long. Inhale, back to center. Keep going, alternating. So the reason that I want you to keep that right leg or whatever leg is not moving in the center is because you're isometrically having to control through your hip flexor. So instead of just opposing it with more muscle strength, you're having to hold and control, which is a little bit harder. Who knew I was going to make your life harder? We're going to do 5 more on each side. Come back to center. You're going to slide that band just above your ankles. And then you're going to send your feet up to the sky. Once again, flexibility of the band will depend on how much movement you get here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bring your legs apart, curl your upper body up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, split crunch. Inhale, center. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, center. Exhale, pull apart as you curl. Inhale, center. We're going to do 15 more. 10 more. This is the last hard thing that you have to do. Last one. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Get rid of that band. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And then a big open mouth exhale. You're going to set yourself up for your version of pigeon. So you could come into a reclined pigeon or a reclined figure four here. Otherwise, I like to I'm going to plant the left foot, my right ankle is crossed, and then come up into a bridge. You could also plant the hands and bring this up into a figure four reverse tabletop here and get a nice opening through the shoulders as well. Do whatever feels best for your body. And then we're going to take this into a twist. So if you're on the floor, you're just going to let the sole of your right foot come to the left side of your mat and ground down through your right shoulder. If you came into that reverse tabletop or seated figure four, you can do the same thing. The sole of that right foot will come to the floor, and then we're going to take Ardha Matsyendrasana. And then we're going to release, and you're just going to switch it over to the other side. I'm trying to decide if I should do the plant dance. Every time that it looks like it's going to rain, we've had a really dry, rainy season here, and I can't have all my potted plants out in the sun because it's just too hot. And so they're all under cover. And so every time it looks like it's going to rain, I like run around like a crazy person and pull out like every single like maceta that I have. And then half the time it doesn't rain. And my husband thinks it's very funny. You're going to slow, bring yourself into that twist, seated or supine. Wherever you are, you're going to slowly unravel yourself back to center. If you're lying on your back, you're going to take one leg at a time up towards the sky for a hamstring stretch. If you're seated, we're going to take Paschimottanasana, inhaling, sweeping the arms up and overhead, and then exhaling, folding forward as much as is comfortable in your body. Remembering we didn't do a lot of flexibility work today, so this is not going to be your deepest forward fold ever. And then you're going to make your way up. If you're on your back, you can come into a happy baby. If you're going to finish seated today, maybe you're taking Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, letting the knees come wide, inhaling the spine nice and tall, and then if it's available for you, maybe folding forward on your exhale. And whenever you're ready, drawing the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a big hug, taking a nice deep inhale through the nose, and then a big open mouth exhale. Releasing to your final resting position, whether you're coming to a seat, legs up the wall, traditional Shavasana. Wherever you are, I encourage you to turn your palms up towards the sky. Take one more nice deep breath in through the nose. Big open mouth exhale. As always, staying here for as long as what serves you, or as long as you have time for. Today, as you go forward, may you have clarity in your thoughts, conviction in your words, and kindness in your heart. Namaste.